First pitch to Blanco. Fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. First pitch coming at 7:04 p.m. and the temperature is 86 degrees. It's a hot one here in Myrtle Beach. Melendez rocks and deals. Second pitch. Fastball misses off the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. 86 degrees. A lot of humidity as well in the air for the Myrtle Beach fans. Slider taken on the inside corner for strike 2. Blanco checks back in on the left side. Melendez looking for a punch out. The 1-2. Swinging a tapper hit down towards the first baseman. Reyes, he gloves it there. Takes it to first himself for out number 1. Jan Reyes continues to play good first base for the Pelicans ever since getting his call up from the Complex League a series and a half ago. So after the ground out, it brings up the center fielder Lucas Moore. First pitch to Moore misses off the plate, ball 1. Moore making his Hill City Howlers debut as well as his professional debut tonight. 1-0. Swing and a tapper foul for strike 1. So it goes Blanco, Moore, and Clary to start the evening for the Howlers. 1-1. Fastball taken outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lucas Moore out of two balls and 1 strike the pitch. Slider taken for strike 2. And that is where Melendez is lethal. When he can mix in that deadly slider, it is not good for opposing hitters. For the Pelicans, it's fantastic. 2-2. Check swing. Yes, he did. Strike 3. There's that slider again. Melendez with his first punch out of the night. Out number 2 recorded. So that brings up the designated hitter Ben Cleary, also making his professional debut this evening. Cleary out of Half Moon Bay, California. Was a 12th round pick of this year's draft. First pitch to him, wave and a miss for strike 1. Cutter at 92 on the outside corner from Eduardo Melendez. Cleary awaits. Here's the deal. Fastball misses high and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, for Ben Cleary, a 12th round pick by the Guardians. Earlier this season, he was All West Coast Conference second team at Santa Clara. Fastball taken on the inside corner for strike 2. And now Melendez has him right where he wants him. Hunting for his second punch out of the night. Melendez comes set. High leg kick and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Slider fools Cleary for out number 3. Strikeout
number 34, Miguel Flores.
Last season, only 6 times. And it was in Lynchburg, where the Pelicans fell in that series 2-4. Center fielder Caden Sorrell steps up and takes the first pitch he sees high for ball 1. Sorrell, the second round pick of the 2026 draft for the Cubs out of Texas A&M, a high-powered bat. 1-0 from the lefty. Fastball catches the outside corner for strike 1. Sorrell out of Tucson, Arizona. Awaits the 1-1. Fastball taken outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Flores comes set. Into the windup, the 2-1. Sorrell lays off a fastball high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, for Sorrell, just starting his pro career last week when the Pelicans made their way to Columbia. 3-1. Roped foul down the left field side for strike 2. He's already on a 3-game hitting streak. Hit his first home run back on August 7th. It was a solo blast to right field. 3 balls and 2 strikes from Flores. The pitch. Sorrell swings and taps it foul down the first base side. Count stays full. Sorrell comes from a baseball family. His father, Greg, was a 37th round pick by the Boston Red Sox of the 1990 MLB draft. And both of his grandfathers actually played in the big leagues. 3-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Sorrell goes down for out number 1. First strikeout of the night for Miguel Flores. That brings up the second baseman, Alexis Hernandez. Hernandez said he's feeling good at the plate. Had a chance to chat with him during BP earlier today. First pitch from the southpaw. Fastball taken below the knees. 1-0. We have also discovered that him and Corey Nunez are developing a bit of a bromance. Hernandez is Nunez's favorite player. 1-0. Fastball taken outside. 2-0. Flores peers in. Kicks and deals the 2-0. Misses low with a fastball for ball 3. Hernandez standing staunch in the right-handed batter's box. 3-0, 1 out. The pitch. Fastball taken on the outside corner this time for strike 1. Alexis Hernandez out of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, was the very first transaction for the Pelicans this season. 3-1 is hit foul for strike 2. Hernandez was brought up from the Arizona Complex League. Around the 3rd week of the season. 3-2. Slider misses off the plate, ball 4. So after the strikeout to start the inning for the Pelicans, Alexis Hernandez works the walk, and the Pelicans have their first base runner of the night. And there's Slider playing fetch. Brings up the right fielder, Ethan Conrad. Conrad, the 2025 first-round pick by the Cubs out of Wake Forest. Hitting .217 on the season. He's been red hot as of late, though. First pitch from Miguel Flores incoming. Here it is. Runner goes off towards second base. Throw down from the catcher. Herrera is late. Hernandez slides underneath the tag, and the Pelicans have a runner in scoring position. Steal number 26 of the season for Alexis Hernandez. Conrad digs back in on the left side. The pitch, fouled away for strike 1. And after struggling to start his Pelicans career, ever since July 29th, Ethan Conrad currently hitting .318 with 3 doubles, 3 home runs, and 15 RBI. 6 of those RBI came back on Sunday against the Fireflies. 1-1 to Conrad. Here's the pitch from Flores. Slider taken outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Flores checks the runner at second. Now the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2. Talking with Conrad earlier today, asked him what type of music he likes to listen to. He says a lot of country, some rap. I asked him who his favorite country artist would be. He said, well, Morgan Wallen's kind of hit or miss for him a little bit. They turn throw over to second base, and Hernandez back safely. Said he likes Tucker Wetmore. 2-2 from Flores. Conrad swings and golfs one out towards center field, sinking down and making a nice diving catch as Lucas Moore out in center field. That looked like it was going to be trouble, but Conrad just stung it a little too hard off the bat. Waited on the slider, just slide it to center field. 2 away for the designated hitter, Yoander Irigoyen. Irigoyen, the University of Tampa product. Steps in with Hernandez on second. They turn throw back to second base, and Hernandez back to the bag in just a nick of time. No score between the Howlers and the Pelicans. Bottom of the first inning. Game 1 of the 6-game set. And this homestand, a 2-weeker for the Pelicans. The pitch. Irigoyen takes a fastball at the belt for strike 1. Pelicans will play 6 against the Howlers before welcoming in the Fayetteville Woodpeckers next week. 0-1, Irigoyen awaits. Here's the pitch from Flores. Swinging a ground ball down the third base side, and it is called foul by the home plate umpire. There's Noah Fade. So everybody will return to their respective spots. Irigoyen digs back in. 0-2, 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch from Flores. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, side retired. Fastball at 95, blown by the bat of Irigoyen. And that sits down the first baseman, Titan LaChance. Stands in, first pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside corner. 92 with the fastball from Eduardo Melendez. Melendez kicks and deals the 0-1. Misses inside with a cutter. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider misses off the plate, 2-1. Pardon me, it's Dayton LaChance. Fastball misses off the plate, 3-1 to LaChance. Three-1 from Melendez. Slider tails off the plate, ball 4. Silva has to go retrieve the ball. And LaChance on base for the first time tonight. First walk surrendered by Eduardo Melendez. No score between the Howlers and the Pelicans. Top of the second inning here at Pelicans Ballpark. A picturesque night for baseball. Some clouds scattered throughout the sky, but the sun is out. First pitch to the catcher, Rainer Herrera. Flied it up and into foul territory. Silva back at the net. He watches it fall 5 rows into the seats for strike 1. So Rainer Herrera Diggs back in, hitting .263 on the season, 5 home runs, 21 RBI. The pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rainer Diggs back in. 1-1. Swung on, and this one is hit up into the sky, down the right field side. Conrad over to take a peek, and it falls into the Pepsi porch area. Herrera taps back in. One-two. Fastball runs inside and nearly hits Herrera. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Rainer Herrera assigned to the Hill City Howlers back on June 29th of this season. He spent the last 2 seasons in the ACL. Earlier this season, he was hitting .324 before his promotion. 2-2 misses way outside. Silva corrals it there. Ball 3 as the runner LaChance advances to second base easily. On the definition of a wild pitch. Three balls and 2 strikes. Melendez, high kick in the deal. Sliders hit towards the shortstop. Valdez grabbed there and thrown on to first for the first out. However, LaChance moves to third on the play. We take a look at the Pelicans' defensive alignment for tonight. Left fielder Eli Lovich, center fielder Caden Sorrell, right fielder Ethan Conrad. Over at third base, it's Corey Nunez. Shortstop, Derniche Valdez. Second baseman, Alexis Hernandez. Over at first base, Jan Reyes. It's the first pitch to Gabriel Rodriguez. Is a fastball that misses high and away. And behind the plate, Jose Silva. Infield crashing in for the Pelicans. 1-0 to Rodriguez. Fastball misses high and away. 2-0. And Eduardo Melendez doesn't look as dialed in this half inning as he did in the first. He's kind of been missing sporadically. 2-0 the pitch. Slider misses low and in for ball 3. And Melendez was locked in on the first inning. Looked like himself. He was locating the slider really well, playing his cutter and fastball off of it. 3-0. Taken high and away, ball 4. Second walk given up by Melendez tonight. Brings up the right fielder, Eric Dessens. Dessens making his Hill City Howlers debut tonight. First pitch from Melendez. Misses low and away, ball 1. Was the 13th round pick by the Guardians earlier this season. Out of Sacramento State. 1-0 from Melendez. Fastball misses. The throw down to second base as the runner goes is late. Sliding in safely at second base was Rodriguez. So a delayed steal for the Howlers. It's Rodriguez's 18th stolen base across the 2 levels of his season. 2-0. Fastball misses high, ball 3. Be his 17th stolen base with the Howlers this season. Dessens awaits the 3-0. Fastball at 92 taken for strike 1. Sometimes all it takes is one to go across the plate, and that sets the reset button, so to speak. 3-1 the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mid of Silva for strike 2, and now here comes Melendez battling back into the count. He's already had 32 pitches, now 33 with that last one. Full count, 1 gone, 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch, swung on, and this one is cranked out towards right field. And Conrad makes the catch, gonna hum a throw into the cutoff man, but LaChance touches home plate, tagging up. And the Howlers take a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. An RBI sac fly from Eric Dessens brings home LaChance. Second baseman Alejandro Garza stands in on the right side. First pitch, slider misses inside, ball 1. Garza also making his Howlers debut tonight. Out of Bakersfield, California, 15th round pick earlier this season out of Cal Poly. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So a ton of new players for the Hill City Howlers roster. One from Melendez. Swung on, and this one is flied back foul for strike 2. Garza was one of 7 Cal Poly Mustangs to be selected in this year's draft. The 1-2 to him. Runner goes off towards third, and sliding in safely at third base was Rodriguez. No throw from Silva. Stolen base number 18 for Rodriguez. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Melendez trying to work out of the jam. 2-2 to Garza, the deal. Swing and a tapper foul. And that one made a weird sound off the bat. I wonder if maybe the bat cracked. Rodriguez isn't fetching a new stick. Maybe the bat stayed intact and Rodriguez faked a steal home. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball hit towards Nunez at third base, fields it on the run, flips it to the first baseman Reyes to retire this side. But the Howlers score 1 run in the top of the second on an RBI sac fly from Eric Dessens. They lead 1 pitch. Swing and a tapper foul for strike 1. Donations are accepted at 41 participating Circle K stores across the Grand Strand, as well as Pelicans front office and the box office. All supplies donated will benefit Backpack Buddies and Horry County Schools. 0-1 to Lovich. Fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Miguel Flores back to work on the hill for the Howlers. They currently lead the Pelicans 1-0, bottom of the second inning. 0-2. Swing and a laser beam hit foul down the first base side. Miguel Flores out of Jabonico, Cuba. 0-2. Slider misses outside. He was one of 4 Cuban-born players signed by the Guardians in their 2024 international signing period. Calls his slider a runner. The pitch to Lovich. Swing and a roller foul. Count stays at 1-2. And for Flores, he also features a powerful changeup. Coming into tonight's game, 5.08 ERA. 1-2. Another foul ball hit by Lovich. This is his 9th start of the season for the Howlers. 1-2 to Eli Lovich. Flores winds and deals. Fastball taken high and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lovich, a big frame on the left side. Features a swing that really extends the amount of time his bat's in the zone. 2-2, fastball, did he go? No swing, says field umpire Jarrett Johnson. Count is full to Eli Lovich. Lovich out of Overland Park, Kansas. Big fan of Treaty Oak Revival, a country rock band. 3-2. Swung on, and this one is hit out towards left field. Moving back towards the wall is Blanco, and he can't locate it. It hits off the warning track and bounces into the seats for a ground rule double. And Eli Lovich has the first hit of the night for the Pelicans. That ball just kept carrying on Blanco. He had some trouble locating it. Was moving back towards the wall, and I think he was thinking he was a lot closer to the wall than he really was. He had plenty of space to make the catch. And that sets the table for the shortstop, Derniche Valdez. 35 RBI on the season. First pitch. Lays off to the runner inside for ball 1. The runner being the slider, as Miguel Flores has given it that moniker. 1-0 to Valdez. The pitch. Swung on, and this one is cracked out towards right field. Desson's moving towards the foul line. He makes the catch. Lovich is going to test the arm. Here goes the throw to the third, and it is well off target. Lovich is in there safely, standing up. So a fly out to right field does a job. It moves Lovich to third, and now Pelicans have the tying run 90 feet away. Third baseman Corey Nunez patiently awaits at home plate. He is also Alexis Hernandez's favorite play. The two of them were joking around like 2 peas in a pod earlier in batting practice. Nunez is a prankster. First pitch. Swung on, and this one is roped up the middle, and it's down for a base hit. Touching home plate is Lovich. An RBI single off the bat of Corey Nunez, and the Pelicans tie the score 1-1 in the bottom of the second. What a swing from Corey Nunez. Just smacked that ball up the middle. That brings up the catcher, Jose Silva. Silva out of Valdosta, Georgia. First pitch. Misses low, ball 1. Moved back to Puerto Rico, which is where his parents, Jenny and Jose Silva Sr., reside. One 0. Wave and a miss for strike 1. During his younger baseball days, probably before he would get to the level of a high school player. 1-1. Fastball misses low to Silva. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jose Silva played for Team Sugar, which is an organization put together by now Dodgers closer Edwin Diaz of the major leagues. 2-1, swing and a miss for strike 2. And then a few years later, as well as being a member of the Puerto Rican Baseball Academy, Jose Silva also played for Los Guapos de Culiacán, which is run by Yadier Molina. 2-2, runner goes off towards second. The throw down is in time. They tab Nunez out at second base. Rainer Herrera says, "Don't run on me." So Nunez caught stealing for the second out. And now Silva with a full count and 2 outs. Ties ball game 1-1. The payoff. Silva swings and hammers one out towards left field. Moving over towards the gap is the left fielder Blanco. He makes the catch to end the inning. But the Pelicans tie the score on an RBI single from Corey Nunez. 1-1. We head to the